Welcome into GroomersTake. Well, another football season has passed, and another Super Bowl ring is going on Tom Brady's finger. Yeah, that's right. Lucky number 7 for the GOAT, Tom Brady. And we got to get into the game right away. I don't want to hear anything about defensive pass interference or whatever it was, flags. There was a lot of weird calls in the first. It felt like any retaliatory thing that the Chiefs did, they were the only ones getting the penalty. I don't think that should happen in a Super Bowl. It did. It cost them a lot of yards. Ultimately, was that really the big factor? Maybe if the Antonio Brown touchdown didn't happen before the half, the game might have been different, because I thought that was a little bit of a weak call, an unfortunate call on Breland. But really, I said it. This was Tampa Bay's defense. This is what they needed to do to win the Super Bowl. They were going to have a huge factor, and that's exactly what they had. The Tampa Bay defense didn't let any wide receivers get really open. Kelsey did nothing. Tyreek Hill, when he did finally get the ball after it felt like an eternity after the snap with Mahomes running around, he was trying to do whatever he could running around, and he always had a smile on his face. I liked that with Tyreek Hill, even when the guy gave him the peace sign. Didn't like that too much. I know it was from back in the season when Tyreek Hill did it to that guy. But hey, it is what it is. And I just like that Tyreek Hill had a smile on his face because Kansas City had nothing going offensively. Mahomes, I saw a stat, 496 yards running from snap to when he threw the ball or got sacked. That is insane. It just shows how aggressive the Tampa Bay defense was. It was giving them nothing on the outside. They tried to get CEH going in the running back game. He had a good game, but ultimately you got to be able to pass, and the Chiefs weren't able to do that. Brady was able to do that enough. He hit wide receivers. He didn't hit guys like Evans or Godwin a lot. He hit guys like that were brought in this offseason with Antonio Brown, with Rob Gronkowski. Of course you're going to think he's going to go to Rob Gronkowski as much as he can in the Super Bowl because they've been there before. And did it ever pay off? Gronkowski with 2 touchdowns. Those two together, unbelievable duo. And hey, it's another championship for them both. I can't believe it. I really didn't know what to expect going into this game. I did a lot of fun bets on props. Wasn't even close with any of them. Ultimately, as a fan, we didn't really get what we wanted. A high-scoring game, a lot of touchdowns. What we did get, and I'm proud to end on this, was an awesome defensive game from the Super Bowl champion Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And it's very awesome to say that good defenses can still win championships. Next. So where do we go from here? Let's look to the future. I mean, heck, Tampa Bay, Brady already said he's coming back. If the defense is still the same next year, I like their chances with Devin White there. Pierre-Paul, he might lose it a bit, but he looked awesome. And if Brady comes back, who's to say all of these offensive weapons wouldn't want to come back? Let's do it again. You're going to get the GOAT saying, come back, let's do it again. I think you're going to see every guy on that team saying, yeah, let's go for it. On the Kansas City side, what did they learn? I don't know. Yes, their offensive line was banged up. I didn't really know that, but I heard that yesterday from a fan. And that's tough. But hey, Kansas City, you're going to be right back there. You're going to be in the mix of things for years to come. You have Mahomes at 25 years old. He's going to be fine. He's going to continue to get better. You have good offensive weapons. Maybe the defense can get a few pieces, but heck, you're going to be right back in the swing of things next year. So hey, you won it last year. You didn't win it this year. You can't win them all, but you'll be right back next year. That's a good outlook for both teams. That's what I say. A couple more things before we get off the Super Bowl. I want to give a huge shout out to all the frontline workers who were invited to go down. At first I didn't notice the cutouts. I thought they were actual people, and I thought, damn, that's a lot of people close to each other. But it was cool. It was a good atmosphere after the season we've had with empty buildings mostly. But it was cool to see. I thought it was a good presentation. The streaker guy, I mean, if you were a frontline worker and you were invited to go and then you managed to do that, I mean, whatever, bud. Good for you, but ultimately, you're a bit of a loser. I want to get off the Super Bowl talk with this because I think it's really cool. I have to bring up my phone for this because I just saw it today and I saved it. This has to do with Bruce Arians, the head coach of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and a tweet from Ryan Clark, who I believe is an ex-player. Might have played for the Steelers. Thank you, Bruce Arians, for showing the world that all 3 of your coordinators can be black. Your assistant head coach can be black. You can have 2 full-time women coaches and be the best team in the world. You're a trailblazer. Leadership doesn't have a look. I thought this was very cool. Good for them, good for everybody, and I hope to see more of it in the NFL moving forward. So the NFL is over. Now we have the NHL to watch a whole lot of, and soon, hopefully, baseball. So with that being said, you're going to hear a lot of stuff about the Toronto Maple Leafs on this channel now, on these videos, and I'm excited for it. So let's talk a bit about the Leafs right now, because I am very pleasantly surprised. I'm excited watching them. They're playing good defense. They're scoring goals. They're getting decent goalie output there. But really, we just got the bad news that Wayne Simmons is going to be out for a while with a broken wrist. He has been absolutely perfect for the Leafs right now. He's been the grit that they wanted. He's scoring some very important power play goals. And really, he's just a perfect piece that fits in. He could be out up to 6 weeks if that is a thing. I hope these rest of these players and anybody that gets moved in can get the job done. But hey, let's look forward to some NHL hockey and some Go Leafs Go all day long. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.